all, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video, we are going to understand how to add Justdial leads in GoHighLevel as contact. So do you also use Justdial to get new leads for your business? Then this video is definitely for you. So over here, I'm doing the same. I manage a business and we use Justdial for the same. And now to streamline our lead management process, what I want is that as soon as a new lead is received through my Justdial account, automatically with the help of the same lead details, a new contact should be created in my GoHighLevel account too, so that my sales team can follow up quickly and efficiently. So to do this, we are going to create a connection between Justdial and GoHighLevel. To create this connection without knowing any programming or coding language, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing automation software. So I'm going to do all of this so that I can convert my potential clients into paying clients. So do you also wish to learn this process step by step? Then let me take you to my computer screen. Welcome to my screen. So as you know, in this video, we are going to understand how to add Justdial leads in GoHighLevel as contacts. So as you know that I manage the customer relations for a business and we frequently receive leads from our Justdial account. So to streamline our lead management process, I want to set up this automation that automatically adds new Justdial leads to GoHighLevel as contacts. This ensures that every lead is captured in real time and organized within our system. By automating this process, we save time on manual data entry, minimize the risk of missing valuable leads, and enable our sales team to follow up efficiently, ultimately improving our customer engagement and conversion rates. So to do all of this, I have simply opened the landing page of Pabbly by searching pabbly.com/connect in my browser. It is very easy. So as soon as we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you're a new user, you can click on sign up for free and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month. But I'm an existing user, so I'm going to click on sign in right over here. And as soon as we're going to click on sign in, it is opening all Pabbly apps. Over here, you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. But in today's video, we are going to use Pabbly Connect because we are connecting different applications. So I'm going to click on access now right over here to access my Pabbly Connect account. And as soon as we're going to click on access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to start with this automation, we are going to click on this button which says create workflow. And now it is asking me the workflow name and the folder I want to save the workflow in. So over here, I want to save the workflow in this folder which is automations. And on my dashboard, you can see multiple folders which I have previously created to save my workflows in. And if you wish to learn how to create a new folder or a subfolder, you can click on this hyperlink given right over here which says learn more. And now it is asking me for the workflow name. So I want the workflow name to be this, which says how to add Justdial leads in GoHighLevel as contact. And then we are going to click on create. And as soon as we are going to click on create, it is opening the most important window of our automation, which is our workflow window. So this is the most important window because we have trigger and action on this. Trigger means when this happens and action means do this. So by this, you can understand that the trigger is the commander for the workflow and actions follow the commands. And as you know that we can have only a single commander but multiple followers. So over here, we can have only a single trigger but multiple actions following the commands of our trigger. And by this, you can finally understand that the actions are response towards the command given by our trigger. And in order to start with our automation, we have to select our trigger application. So for my trigger application, I'm going to select it as Justdial because I want that as soon as the new lead is received from my Justdial account, automatically my workflow should be triggered. So I'm going to search for Justdial and then we are going to select it. And now it is asking me for the trigger event. So basically, trigger event is the event on which the workflow will start. So over here, I want that as soon as the new lead is captured, the workflow should be triggered or started. And as soon as we are going to select the trigger event, it is giving me a webhook URL. And over here, you can also see the step to connect this Justdial account with our Pabbly's workflow. So what we have to do is first, we are going to copy this webhook URL and then we have to read this help text carefully. And it is saying to automate lead capture, copy above webhook URL and configure it with your Justdial account. Reach out to your account manager from Justdial. So because Justdial portal doesn't have a provision to add the webhook URL on the user interface of their application, so that is why you have to reach out to your account manager from Justdial. So you need to send this webhook URL to your Justdial's point of contact, and once you have done that, then you have to supposed to capture the webhook response. I've already did all of this process previously, so we're just going to capture the response right over here. So we're going to wait for a few seconds, and yes, you can see that we have received response and we have successfully captured the lead details over here. You can see the first name, the last name, the email and the phone number. So where you can see that I've captured the demo details or the test details because I'm using a test Justdial account. If if you're using a live account, you're going to capture the live details of your lead right over here. And after capturing these details in our trigger response, yes, we have successfully completed our trigger step. And now what will happen is that as soon as the new lead is coming from Justdial account, automatically Pabbly is going to capture the response for the same and then forward it to another application. And over here in our case, I want to forward it to GoHighLevel. So for that, we are going to set up our action step. Now from action application, I'm going to select it as lead connector V2, because in order to connect our GoHighLevel account with our Pabbly's workflow, we use this, which is lead connector V2. So I'm going to search for it and select it. And now for the action event, we are going to select it as create or update a contact, and then we are going to click on connect. And as soon as we are going to click on connect, it is asking me to add a new connection or select the existing connection. So if you have already connected your lead connector V2 account, which is your GoHighLevel account, with your Pabbly's workflow, then you can click on select existing connection and then save. But if you haven't, you have to follow me, click on add a new connection, and then we have to click on connect with lead connector V2. And as soon as we are going to click on connect with lead connector V2 right over here, you can see that it is asking me to select the account. So you have to keep in mind that you have to select your sub account right from here, otherwise the connection will not be successful. So over here you can see that this is the sub account which I want to select, which is Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to look for the same right over here, and as you can see the same, so we are going to select it. And as soon as we are going to select the account right over here, yes, you can see that we have successfully connected our GoHighLevel account with our Pabbly's workflow, and it is saying authorization successful. And now it is asking me for the first name, last name, full name and email, and also the phone number and many another details of my lead. So over here I'm going to enter these details, but we are not going to enter these details manually, but instead we are going to map it. So you must be wondering, what is mapping? So mapping is a method by Pabbly which means inserting the data from the previous step. And as you know, our previous step was the trigger step where we selected Justdial as our trigger application. So we're going to map the details from the response of our trigger application only. And as soon as we're going to map these details, automatically my details will turn dynamic and change with every new response received. So I'm going to give you an example that it is asking me for the first name, right? So let's suppose that I'm going to enter the first name right over here manually by typing it like this. Then this will not change with every new response received because this is a static information and I've entered it manually. But if we are going to map this from the previous response, as you can see, first name. So let's suppose that we're going to map this from the previous response, then this will definitely change because my previous response will also change. So that's why we do mapping right over here to run our workflow in real time. Same we are going to do with the last name too. I'm going to search for last name, and as you can see, users, we are going to map it, and now it is asking me for the full name. So what we are going to do is I'm going to look for name, and as you can see, first name and last name. So we're going to map the first name, put a space, and then the last name. We are going to move on forward. We are going to map the email too. I'm going to look for email, and as you can see, demo@pabblytudes.com. So we're going to map it. We're going to move on forward. We are going to map the phone number. I'm going to look for phone, and as you can see, the same. So we are going to map it. And after mapping all of these details, we are going to move on forward. You can see that it is asking me for many another details, but I don't have these details of my lead, and also you can see that these details are not the required details. So I'm going to leave it as blank and move down and click on save and send test request. If you wish, you can definitely fill out these details, and as soon as we are going to click on save and send test request, yes, you can see that we have successfully received a positive response, that we have successfully created a new contact with these details. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my GoHighLevel account and check for the new contact created with these same details. So I'm going to open my GoHighLevel account. We're going to go on the left sidebar and then contacts, and as soon as we're going to open our contacts right from here, yes, you can see a new contact created, name, demo user. You can see the phone number and the email. So yes, these are the same details which we entered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our workflow, and I'll just summarize this workflow for you once. So for our trigger application, we selected Justdial. For the trigger event, we selected new leads. For the action application, we selected lead connector V2, which is GoHighLevel, and then for the action event, we selected create or update a contact because I wanted that as soon as the new lead is received from my Justdial account, automatically with the help of the same details, a new contact should be created in my GoHighLevel account too. So this integration ensures that every lead is captured in real time and organized within our system. By automating this process, we save time on manual data entry, minimize the risk of missing valuable leads, and enable our sales team to follow up quickly and efficiently, ultimately improving our customer engagement and conversion rates. And yes, we were successful with our workflow too. Over here you can see the contact I created during this video with the help of my workflow. And now we don't have to come back in again to our workflow and click on save and send test request. Every time a new lead is received, automatically the details would be added as a new contact in our GoHighLevel without any manual efforts. You can just sit back and relax after creating this automation. So yes, this was it it for the video, and if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. And for your reference, I'll just clone this workflow and share the workflow link in the description box so that you can access my workflow. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but with the help of Pabbly, you can integrate many more applications. So now, if you have any doubts, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. And if you find our videos helpful, do like and subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.